I just wanted to share my updated workflow with 3.0. This is the homepage that I made for myself. It's just a way of, it's literally my homepage when I open up Chrome. It's what projects I have going on and where they are in the process. It's just so critical to me. I have most of my monthly invoices due on the first of the month. So I just like to see what money I have coming up and who's overdue in their invoices. So moving along, this is an example of a project template. It has a task board, stuff for me to do, and then a board for the clients. So this one is kind of a basic one for me. It has all of the options in here. So the task boards for me start with something as granular as set up project permissions, meaning I've created the project and make sure that the task board is only seen by me and the client only sees the client board. The other thing is moving into that second column, the process, we have like adding the hosting person to Flowdesk, which is my CRM. And then is it a blogger move? I remove that if there's not a blogger move. But otherwise there's a checklist, and many of the checklists actually have short videos. So it's step by step what needs to be done properly in a blogger move. For example, the URL probably needs to move over, and then being careful that permalinks are matched, and then possibly even how to change it so that it's no links are broken and things like that. So it's broken down further inside these for the woman that works for me. So it's not only for my reminder to make sure that I am thorough, but it's also for people that work for me. So I would remove, obviously, blogger move checklist if it's a WordPress move. So there's more information that I need, and I just add and remove as I need it. And then as far as like offboarding, I do an offboarding video and email for the client with everything they need to know and remember going forward. And that's just a reminder that I do all of the parts. So the second part of it is, this is what my client will say. I'll show you the client interface in a moment, but this is what I see for the client, and I check off as I receive this information. Used to be they could check off as well. I'll show you in a minute. As of this writing, I believe they're going to be fixing it so clients can check off again. So initial payment invoice, some of these things are really, really simple. When they click on it, it says, go to the invoices tab and pay the invoices. So as you'll notice, I made little graphics for the top of each. I kind of like it to be fun looking and engaging. I did choose a cover image for each column, and I threw that in there, kind of staggering it to make it more interesting to the eye. And those are cover images. So if you want to add one, you would click on, let's see, you click on the three little dots. And I'll show you that in a second. But anyway, when you click on these, it will tell you what to do. Like this one's pretty involved. It has step-by-step, and then I embedded video in it as well. Some of them, like the one underneath it, filling out the brand questionnaire, that will actually take you to an unlinked page on my website. I like to have everything in one place. So because I need gravity forms conditional logic, and the responses are based upon what they put in. Again, the responses are based on conditional logic, or you can use, I should say, conditional logic. I need them to do it. So it's in here, and it's go here, do this, come back, check off the box. So it's a nice way if you have a bunch of different ways of doing things, or that you have to do things. It's a nice way of showing them, check off this, check off this, check off this. Even if it sends them to a different place, this is where they come back to kind of see it all and do it all. So the next thing is some wonderful person on the Facebook group showed us how to use custom CSS to edit the login. And so this is what my login that my customer sees. And this is custom CSS, and I can look in it for the login, customize the login. You can search in the Plutio group and see everybody sharing what they've done, and the young person that had done this had instructions that were very clear. Once they log in, I keep it as clean and simple as possible. Don't want anybody getting lost. They see the home, their projects, their invoices, proposals, and honestly, don't even use the inbox. I tell them when they click on, the project tab, they can see the status. Status is new. Once they've paid and they've filled out some of the forms, they're then in discovery, and then the graphic queue when they have started the collaboration process with me. So they can see along the line at the top here, and it's color coded to show them where they are in the process so they don't have to wonder. This is what they see. You can see there's no check marks at the moment, but I believe check boxes are coming back. Not a biggie. The way that I onboard them is I do a video. So this is a sample welcome letter which says, hey, you should have received an invitation. I kind of hate it that I can't see that invitation, but I did customize it. I know where to customize it in the settings, but I don't think it comes from me. I just wish there was a better way to onboard them in that way. But it tells them to look for that invitation and to bookmark my login or bookmark the portal. And then I have a Vimeo instruction video to show them exactly what they're going to see when they go in. And then just to be clear, I also kind of drop the graphic in there of what they're going to do, what they need to do to get going, get working, get done in a timely manner. Yeah, so here's where you would set each one of these, I don't know what you call them, I guess tasks, I think these are called tasks. But anyway, each task board, when you click on the task board, 3 dots show up, and that's how you set the cover. It might be obvious to everybody, but I also have updated all my invoices for 3.0, and I do add, in the items, I do add a graphical representation of what it is that I'm doing. And this is, I did a video, it's a long one, it's also in the group, you can search on my name. It was a 20-minute video of how I rebuilt this proposal, and I used proposals instead of contracts. I don't have that kind of business. I set up blogs, mostly working for women, and I don't, because they sign it, they many times see it as a contract, but I just haven't had a need for a contract. So anyway, love to see what other people are doing. That's how I use it. I use it every single day. It's just been amazing for my business to be able to have everything in one place. But take care and good luck.